You were very sweet.
That's okay. Johnny, I'm going to tell you something. I'm very glad to be here. And I'm going to tell you, without me, your show tonight would have been nothing. This is a pretty fast league.
Oh, this is the 8 troops are out here
And
tonight.
I'm glad you saved me. Now, because, when you come on last, you're... Did you ever get the feeling... did you ever get the feeling that the world was a tuxedo and you were a pair of brown shoes?
One of those days, huh?
And I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Nowhere to go, but...
Because I told Alice I'd be home early. And in good shape.
You're in good shape right now, I think.
That's about the best I ever felt in my whole life. Just waiting for you to get off. I had the yips and the jingles and the whips and the clanks and everything, because you guys, I don't mind somebody getting a few laughs, but this is ridiculous. I mean, when you're waiting in the back.
Hit you?
What?
After the laughs I heard he got, I started drinking.
Well, I gotta say one thing. I started even before he got the laugh. I figure you ought to get a good early start.
Do you have one or two, George, before you perform? Just to kind of settle the nerves?
Who, me?
Is the Pope a Catholic?
You talk like a man that lost his mind.
You gotta have sight fits, too, when you're down here.
Well, I'm a sight. I get so jumped up like this because this has happened to me before. One time in the desert, they had a big show, and this fellow said, "George, we need you right now. We really do. You better get down here, Georgie." Oh, no, I just come down to rest. And he said, "Oh, we're not going to have a show." And it turned out just like this. I get down there, Bob Hope, Phil Harris, Keely Smith, Ray Bolger, and I guess, I don't know why, but I guess it's because everybody else squeaks and they figure I won't complain too much. So in the meantime, I'm sitting back there and waiting to go on, and I think I'll have one just to steady myself, And I do. Because, let's face it, you asked me if I do have I have a drink or two on occasion. Like if the sun goes down or something like that. Then,
Volkswagen drives by?
Yeah, anything. Then I fired up pretty good. But I'll tell you one thing. I have never been known to touch a drop during a total eclipse. Which is more than I can say for my friend.
Right. George and I, we drink moderately, and I got a case of it back in my car.
I'll bet you do.
Boy, you got all that. And we're going to get right back to the edge of your car right now.
You can bet your
the
sweet
thing
face.
is... I just had to think about that a little
Yes,
bit.
it takes time.
Comes in a little bit late, Like he says he misses his show. I've got a television set at home that I built myself. And I miss... I don't miss any shows, but I mean, like sometimes we don't get the 9 o'clock programs till after midnight. That's because I built it myself. Now, I forgot where I was.
Would you like us to roll an army cut out and catch a couple of short naps
No,
sometimes?
it's okay. I'll lie out.
Fletches you out,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it.
You're doing some commercial. What is this? I should know what that is. Is that
this has nothing to do with the commercial.
Oh.
This is the American Fighter Pilots Association. Really, it is. Yeah,
Is that right?
Scout's honor. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I didn't come out here to tell you a lot of big lies, because...
You mean you fight pilot?
No. The same thing happens. Every time I get on your show, the same thing happens. We get to goofing around, and you say something that you're not supposed to say, and...
You make it dirty.
Well, I don't really make it dirty.
I don't know what you're squawking about. I did the warm-up here tonight.
But it's a funny thing, you know, that I would have 5 dogs, because actually I never got along too good with dogs. Really.
Yeah. Well,
Never. I mean, I had trouble with dogs. I used to get bit by dogs like other people get bit by mosquitoes.
The dogs don't like it.
Never. When I was a kid, they didn't. You know, once I got bit by an old dog. He didn't even have any teeth. he died shortly after.
Just kind of gummed you a little bit, huh?
Well, it was a question of biting off a little more than he could chew.
He went peacefully, I suppose.
But then I got my first dog. You know, my dad bought me my first, or he didn't buy him, actually. He got him from the dog pound. And it was a real nice little dog. He figured if I'm going to get bit, I ought to get bit by somebody I know. Of course. So he got me this dog, and it was a little bitty, when I got him, it was a little bitty. And then he started to, actually turned out to be a Shetland pony.
Gave no hint until he started to grow.
No, but you can never convince my dad, you know.
Yeah.
No, he said, any dog you get from the dog pound is a dog. It's not a Shetland pony. We used to put him on, you know. We used to say, hey, Dad, look at old Rover there, galloping across the meadow, munching an apple off the tree. My dad said, yeah, he sure is a crazy dog. That's the way it goes. God bless you, brother.
Look at old Rover munching on the apple.
Oh, hell yes. Hey,
Heck, yes.
Yes, that's right. I asked you about this before, and I think they thought you were making a joke, the fighter pilots. You were a pilot, right?
Oh, yes. I was a pilot during the war. You remember the war? It was in all the papers. And
I read, yes. Encouraging it.
Well, I told you about that the last time I was on your show, you know, but I fought the whole war in Oklahoma. And,
What were you saying?
I don't know why people laugh when I say that, you know, because that's evidently where they needed me or they wouldn't have sent me. No, go ahead and laugh. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, you know, but if you remember, you think back. No, first of all, I was an instructor. I was in V-26, 89s first at Altus, Oklahoma, and then V-26s at Frederick, Oklahoma, and I was an instructor there. And if you think back, and I'm not mad at anybody or anything, but just remember, there was not one Japanese aircraft got past Tulsa. You know what? We didn't even have guns on our airplane.
And that record still stands, I understand. Yes, to this day.
To this day. I think I haven't checked the papers.
Oh, well.
I've been working all day.
Of course you have.
Oh, yeah, I was working.
What commercial? Were you shooting a commercial today?
Yeah, and you don't believe that, do you?
Whatever you say.
Victor,
Exactly what time did I lose control of the show? You making note of it? I better bring out the other 2 people, because I didn't know Dean was coming. There are other people.
More people coming?
More people are coming out here to see.
Wonderful. And who are they, John? Old John?
Carol Wayne and Bob Wagner. So we'll just get them out here.